I'm getting everything ready to go. Good morning. Hello. It is Wednesday morning. Oh, take a stretch. Take a deep breath. We are here to learn about a 2-hour workday. Have you ever imagined? Hello. Good morning. My name is Tammy. I am a stay-at-home. I'm a wife for 30 years. And really, just the thought of me going out into the workforce after those 30 years was terrifying. Like, many of us retirees, stay at homes, grandmas, we need a little extra income, right? On a fixed income, it's not a fun place to be. You want to be able to have that flexibility and to have a little extra income. And I have a way with a 2-hour workday. Can you believe it? It's so awesome. So I'm so glad you're here. Hello, Kim and Viola. You guys are awesome. Happy you're here. Having a great day. Hello, Scott and Ryan and NYC and Cindy and Lori. Thank you all for hopping on. I have my YouTube family here and I have my TikTok family here. And we are going to talk about a 2-hour workday. Like, that's just mind blowing, right? For any of you that have done corporate America and you have hit the road, right? Like my husband commuted 80 miles. My husband commuted 80 miles one way on a motorcycle in all weather, snow, wind, sun, 100 degrees, didn't matter. He did that for our family so I could be a stay-at-home. And I'm so forever grateful. But when he was ready to retire, then what happened? Right? What is he going to do? We're on a fixed income now. And I've got 28 more years of mortgage debt, right? Like I've got mortgage till I'm 80. So I wanted a way to do something about that. And I actually found a program that allows me to work 2 hours a day. And I've got some tips on how you can have a 2-hour workday and let's get into it, right? What is it that's so special about this 2-hour workday? And is it even possible? So I want to kind of expand your minds that this is actually possible. Hello, Shay. Hello, Dana. Welcome to all my wonderful friends. I call you friends because this is such a privilege. I can work a 2-hour workday on my cell phone. And I get to use social media. That's what's so amazing to me. I love the business that I'm in. And so, wow, you guys, welcome. If I am in Idaho, you want to tell me where you're from? I'd love to see that. Yesterday on my live, I had someone from China. Isn't that awesome? I love that. Hello, TJ and Moonchick and Jean. You guys are so great. I'm pumped. I'm so pumped, right? I mean, it's just a beautiful day. God has given us another day, given us breath in our lungs, and that's a miracle. That's a miracle. If you woke up today, you are a walking miracle. So I'm grateful for you today. I'm in Idaho. This is a state in the US that's really up close by Canada. So where are you all from? I'd love to know. Hey, give me a thumbs up if I'm coming through and you're having a great day. You're having a great day. I know you're interested in the 2-hour workday. I have my notes. I've got my whiteboard. I am ready to go. I love teaching. I've been a homeschool mom. I homeschooled my 2 girls their entire way. And I got the best education. When you teach, you actually become better educated. I'm just telling you right there. So that's me, nevertoolateincome.com. That's my site. If you want more information on a 2-hour workday, because you can't hang with me today, I've got about 45 minutes with you, go to my website. You can get that information immediately, nevertoolateincome.com. Again, my name is Tammy. I am a stay-at-home. I'm a grandma. I'm a Gen Xer. I'm an early Gen Xer, so that makes me really old. And hey, I was there when technology was big, when it was new. I had a big yellow boom box. Guys, I'm so happy to be here, and I'm excited that I have information about a 2-hour workday where you get to use your cell phone and social media. So, what I want to share with you is I want you to imagine, and this is the power of the mind. The power. Oh, you're from St. Louis. Hello, Matats. Wonderful. Oh, I better check. I keep talking and I never check it. My comments enough. Awesome. St. Louis. Good morning to you. I am so grateful for you guys. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. When I homeschooled, this was something that was new to me. Do you realize you can get a high schooler can get their work done in 2 hours a day? It's all the extra stuff that takes all the time, right? The extra stuff standing in line. Do you remember that? Standing in line. I mean, I had a great education. I love my schools. I'm from Orange County, California, and I had a great education. But that was 100 years ago. And I decided to homeschool my kids. And in that course, I realized what kids actually need, that academic time can be really short, right? When you have all your books surrounding you and all your activities surrounding you on the kitchen table, right? It's full of stuff and you can just dig into it and go as long as you want on any particular subject, right? It's none of this traveling between classes or lining up to go outside or lining up for this event and that can, whatever, right? When you have concentrated time, you can get more done. And I want you to maybe flip your thinking about that. I started telling you about my husband who commuted 80 miles one way to work on a motorcycle. So his commute added to his day. Now, this is not a job you can do in 2 hours a day. He ran high-rise buildings. He commuted down to the LA area and those big skyscraper high-rise buildings. He knew how to operate them. The heating and air and the fire and life safety and all of these things, the contractors and the city and everybody, right? Management and the tenants. This is not just your 2-hour day. This is a job that required him to be on the property because you never knew when something was going to happen. Some pipe's going to burst or whatever, right? And how to manage the running of a building. And then he had his 2-hour commute home. All right. If you have the ability to be in the operators union, the local, you can make some really good money. And my husband worked his way up from apprentice to chief operating engineer. And then he retired and his pension was not enough. We needed more. In fact, I would love to make 6 figures. I'd love to become a millionaire. And in the program that I have, and that's promoting digital products, there's already people doing it. So actually, my belief that it's available and can happen is real. But part of that program is actually harnessing a 2-hour workday. So we've got to start with that belief. We've got to start with understanding that that's even achievable. If you think I'm kidding, all right, let's suspend the disbelief, and let's get into, is it possible? Is it real? And let me see here. It's not, my notes say, think it's impossible? It's not. That's pretty funny to me. Okay, what I've got here is, gosh darn, I'm trying something new today. and I'm not having a lot of success. It's not exactly what I want. So I'm immediately going to change how I'm doing this. The first point I want to hit, it's by the end of this video, you are going to be a believer in a 2-hour workday. And I hope that you will join me in a business that can make 6 figures and $1 million income if you follow the blueprint. And this is just one part. Okay. So this is my introduction, and I hope you follow with me for the next 30 minutes. If you've got to go, I get that. It's morning. I'm never too late, income.com. If you want the blueprint now, you can go here, put your email in. You can get the blueprint on everything I'm going to share. But I'm going to talk about the 2-hour workday. And did you know, if you focus, that's our word for the day, focus, then you can make this happen. So we're going to talk about the 2-hour workday. That says WK, 2-hour workday. And in this 2-hour workday, we're going to talk about the flexibility and having automations, right? So the power of being efficient with your time. That's the key, right? How many of you go to work and you clock in and you immediately go and get coffee, or you get your mail or whatever? You say hi to 10 different people before you even get to your desk. It's almost like you're back in school. And that's a great contrast to having a homeschool, because in homeschooling, you can focus, get more done with less distractions. And that's what I love about me promoting digital products. I can work from home. And granted, there can be plenty of distractions at home. But what I'm talking about is focusing on your work. I don't have to travel to the copy machine. I don't have to travel to the coffee. I can get more done if I focus. Okay, so we're going to talk about being efficient, focusing on 2-hour blocks. And it's actually better for you. It's so much better for concentration and efficiency. And those are not bad words. When you concentrate and you become more efficient, that's not a bad word. And I actually had to change my mind about that, because when I was a stay-at-home, I've mentioned I've been a stay-at-home for 30 years. And we homeschooled. Like we had a lot of downtime. I love my free time. And so my things I need to do to make income in this business, I can make it last 8 hours. I can. Like, have you ever noticed you can fill in the work you have to do can take up as much time as you need, right? But if you really got down to it, you could get really efficient if you put some concentration behind that, right? So if you think more hours means more productivity, that's a lie, because you've been that person who strings things out as long as possible. That's a lie. And we're going to let go of those lies, and we're going to start focusing, being efficient, concentrating on your work. If you work within a limited window, let me move this up here. This is really my first point, is the 2-hour workday. And I want to hammer this because many of us have lied to ourselves, right? I mean, back during the 2020, we realized how well we could work from home, how much we could get done, because there wasn't the commute. There wasn't the distractions of everybody in the office. You could really focus, and corporations found out too. corporations found out that you can, get more out of your employees in 4 hours. You didn't need them 8 hours. And there was a lot of cutbacks. In fact, there was even job eliminations. And I'm sorry if you were one of them. I get that. That's tough. But we've been trained to believe I need 8 hours to do something. And that's not true. If you could spend your brain power concentrating, could you get your work done in 2 hours? And I propose that you can. Now, I also want to put a caveat. It's learned. You can actually learn this. So don't give up on yourself. If you feel like I'm always distracted, every little thing catches my attention, everything's a squirrel, right? And you're always moving around and you're up and down, you can learn this skill. It's true. In fact, when I started this business, I actually had a timer. like I'm a toddler. I'm going to have a timer, right? Remember your timeouts? I had a timer so I could focus. Now, one of the activities for income producing activities is copy and pasting ads. Did you know you can advertise for free? You can advertise on social media, of course, but you can also branch out and do classified ads. And I would set the timer for myself and say, girl, you've got 30 minutes. How many can you get done? And when you have that competition within yourself, don't you find yourself like, I'm doing it. And then you've hit that 30 minutes and you've done, how many can you do? 10 ads? 20 ads? I just learned a tip last night that if I open all the pages of my classified ads that I'm going to, maybe you have 10 different companies, and then your one document, you copy, paste, right? I don't have to paste, copy, place, because I was opening each tab separately. Okay, that's you always are learning something new. So be open to that there's more efficient ways of doing things. So if you open your tabs of all the companies you want to advertise on for free, and then you just place your ads, right? You copy it once, paste, all the way across. Isn't that cool? I don't know. Sometimes the most obvious things don't seem obvious until somebody tells you it's possible, right? It's like the story of running that 1 minute mile. Nobody thought it was possible. And then somebody did it. And I was like, oh, well, now everybody can do it. Like once the seed is planted, that's the kind of person I am. I have to hear it. I have to read it somewhere. And then the concept is, oh, this is real. This is how they do it. So that's why I'm planting the seed. I'm planting the seed on the 2-hour workday. And I want to give you that seed, that motivation that you can do something and make it better, make your business better, right? So this applies to a lot of businesses, but I'm specifically speaking to promoting digital products. And one of the things we do is a 2-hour workday. And how is this possible, right? It seems so weird. How can 6-figure earners, right? That's what we imagine. 6-figure earners, millionaires, are working all the time. Do you realize there's more self-made millionaires, especially in the United States? I don't know about other countries. More self-made millionaires than they inherited the money. Because it's been proven possible. You can do this. And do you realize in the Legacy Builders program that I have, we already have 6-figure earners. we have a millionaire, and we've had people who've been a million twice. In South Africa, we have someone who's gone millionaire 3 times. So it's possible. The seed's already there. We know the 2-hour workday is real. So what's happening in this 2-hour workday? We copy and paste ads. You can go live for an hour. Get to know your audience. Get to know the people that want to have a better lifestyle, right? Do you want to be able to change your zip code? Put your kids into a better school? For me, as a grandma, I've passed that. I'm an empty nester, and I just want to pay my house off. I don't want another 30 years of mortgage interest debt. Do you realize I have $150K of mortgage debt that can be paid off in the next 28 years? I'm going to pay that off in 3 years because I'm also working a 2-hour workday. It's possible. And I want to give you that seed to grow that belief that it's possible. So just realize, right? One of the things I do is I make social media posts. I go live, I copy and paste ads, but there's a learning curve. So if a 2-hour workday is a struggle, I know. I've been 3 months with the program promoting digital products. It's a learning curve. I wasn't nervous about making posts. I've done that. I like social media. I would make videos on YouTube reading books to my grandbaby. She lived across the states. Thank you for the love. That's awesome. You are so sweet. Thanks for doing that. So many times I say, forget. Subscribe, thumbs up, hit that heart button, and subscribe and follow. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for doing that for me. Thank you, Evelyn. And we don't realize that we have it in us, but it's a skill. We have to practice new habits. And that's true for me. I had to practice a 2-hour workday, right? I've been a stay-at-home for 30 years. I had a lot of free time. And how do I harness my time and say, girl, in 2 hours, you have got to get your income producing activities done. Making social media posts, going live, copy and pasting ads. There was a learning curve. Hello, Evelyn, you're in Tennessee. Oh, I had a friend that just moved there. And she's right. It is the best business. And I bet you it was a learning curve, wasn't it? It was brand new to me. Digital marketing was a new concept to me. And I didn't realize the power of social media. So many of us get on social media to play and scroll. And that's a habit you want to change. You want to be able to move from playing on your phone to working on your phone and making 6 figures. It's real. It happens. It's already proven. So in this proven system of harnessing this 2-hour workday, you've got to build new habits. And so if I post social media, especially to TikTok, I'm new with TikTok and I'm coming up on 3 months with TikTok. I'm brand new. I'm a baby on TikTok. I had to stop scrolling. So I would post my video and then, it's loading and loading and loading and loading. And then you start scrolling and you start visiting your friends and you start watching new stuff and an hour goes by. You were given a 2-hour workday. You've got to focus and get excited that you get to have a 2-hour workday. That's what's beautiful about the business is that you can harness your concentration. It's a mind change. You have to change your mind about this and believe that I can get it all done in 2 hours. And whatever trick you've got to pull out of the box, because You want your freedom, right? That's why you're leaving your 9 to 5. That's why I won't go to a 9 to 5. But you've got to practice what a 2-hour workday looks like. If you've got to set a timer, then set a timer. But this is what I'm talking about, the learning curve. When you are making video posts and you're brand new to the platform, like I was brand new to TikTok, where's the button for this and where's the button for that and what do filters do? And right, I was more comfortable on another site, but I had to learn TikTok. And there was that learning curve. And so if making your 3 content posts a day is taking you an hour or 2, you've got to get comfortable with the camera. You've got to get comfortable with your voice. Those are things you learn. The more you do it, the easier it becomes. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Give me a thumbs up. The more you do it, the more comfortable it becomes. And now I can make 3 social media posts in like 30 minutes, maybe less. I've really got to set a timer on that because I really know it's come down dramatically. And when you find legacy builders, right? Nevertoolateincome.com. I'm talking about legacy builders. When you find legacy builders, the prompts, the hooks, the content, it's all there. You just need to grab it up and make your post. You want people to come to trust you and like you enough to want to try it themselves. And that's what I'm bringing to you today. Have a 2-hour workday and get really focused and make it happen. So that learning curve of making social media posts, if it takes you 2 hours, then it took you 2 hours. That's okay. Then you're going to grow to the next step. The next step might be copying and pasting ads. And once you get proficient with that, and you see you've got more time within your 2-hour workday, add something else. Add going live. I didn't go live right away. I had to master TikTok first. I had to master copy and pasting ads first, and then I can have a whole hour I can go live on TikTok, on YouTube. And that's what my 2-hour workday looks like because I'm drawing an audience. I'm drawing in my perfect customer, stay-at-home moms, retirees, people who need that extra income and do not want a 9 to 5. They want to work from home in their air conditioning or in the heat, right? My days are getting shorter here in Idaho. It was really dark this morning and it's going to be snowy here soon. And so things change, right? You've got to get comfortable with going live, that you've got to go get comfortable with having a 2-hour workday. It's going to be brand new, but you want your freedom. As a grandma, I want more time with my husband, my aging dad, right? I mentioned I'm a Gen Xer, right? I'm right in between. I have an aging father, I have a retired husband, and I have a grandbaby. And I want to be able to spend my time with them in a moment's notice. I want to be able to hop on a plane. I don't care about the cost because I have a 2-hour workday and let's see, where's my other note? Come on now. Like I said, automation. When you ask me, how is it possible you have a 2-hour workday and you can make 6 figures? It's because that's just part of the business. The other part of the business is having automations. If you have a place for your customers to go to when I'm not live, when I'm not posting, then there's automations. One of the reasons I make 3 content pieces a day is because I want them always working for me. They're searchable. People can find my videos on the For You page and see something that sparks their interest. And they want to know more. And they want to know, how do you have a 2-hour workday? How do automations work? How you're using your cell phone and social media, all of this, what is that? I want to know more. And those are always available 24 hours a day. I only go live 1 hour a day. And one of the grateful things I have about YouTube, I'm going live on YouTube because it immediately downloads. So if you've ever caught part of my talk and want to know what else did she say, go over to my YouTube channel. That's in my bio, and you can watch the live that I had posted because YouTube did that for me automatically. Automations. The other beautiful thing about automations, oh dear, I know I put it in a safe place. There it is. The other beautiful thing about automations is if you go to nevertoolateincome.com, you will find me with web pages. There's landing pages. Oh, okay. When I said I want more time with my family, here's my 2 girls and my grandbaby. And what you do, right? When you go to nevertoolateincome.com, you're going to meet John and Marge. I nicknamed them John and Marge. Aren't they cute? And you put your email in. And when you put your email in, you automatically are given, remember I said automatically, automations, you're given a thank you, a video from Michelle and people who have been successful in the business, 6-figure earners who are making 6 figures and $1 million in the program, promoting digital products just like I'm doing now, because these automations are always working. Then there's this landing page that gives you details, exactly what is in the program, what's covered, right? I can give you a little bit of what's covered. I mean, if I had to go through it all, it would take us a lot longer than an hour. But things like Canva, Pinterest, LinkedIn, right? Are any of these familiar to you? Give me a thumbs up if this is familiar to you. There's trainings on how to make an income using those platforms. How to use Canva to create your content posts, right? If you are brand new to digital marketing and want to know, how do I promote? The courses that are provided in Legacy Builders, the list is long, and all the bonuses of mentoring, monthly, give me a break, daily mentoring and weekly Zoom calls. That's what's included, right? So you get the program. You'll see this in the emails. These automated pages pop up, and you can read about how the system works, what's digital marketing, what's included, what's involved, how much it is. All of those things are there in the automations. They are working 24 hours a day, those automations. And that allows you, if you could just focus, set a timer, and give yourself some grace. And you know what? I'm going to add this. If you were somebody that sitting for 2 hours is too much, if you don't even have a 2-hour block in your day, this home business allows you to work 2 hours into your day. But I have to caution you, you've got to schedule it. You have to schedule it. If you have a half an hour lunch break at your job, put it to work. Make a social media post from your car. Make all 3 from your car and start sharing them throughout the day. Or go live for that half an hour. Or maybe late at night, you find those free ad sites online and you start copying, pasting those ads. If you can find 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you can do this. That's why it's flexible, right? Nobody says you have to go live at 8 a.m. That's just me. I found I want it to fit my schedule. My husband is gone until 9 a.m. So I go live between 8 and 9 a.m. And then I have the rest of the day to make my social media posts. And I've gotten more and more proficient and I can do them quickly. In fact, here's another tip. I want you to batch create your social media content. So what do I mean by that? That means you are going to have your topics, have your content, and make a video. And then make another one. Because chances are you're not going to say the exact same thing twice in the exact same way or in the exact same order, or go stand somewhere else and do it. Put your hair up and make it look a little different, but batch create content. Make your 3 videos and then make 3 more. Do you know you can save them as drafts on your TikTok? So I'm going on a trip and I don't know what free time I'm going to have. I mentioned I'm a late Gen Xer. Guys, I'm having my 40th high school reunion this weekend. And I don't know what free time I'm going to have because I won't have a car. My friend is driving me. I'm staying at her home. I don't know what her demands are, her schedule is. And there's going to be several of us there. And yes, I could probably pop off for, 5 minutes and make some content. But if I batch create first before I leave, I'll have it ready to go during the weekend. That's what I mean, right? Find some ways that are time savers for you. It's very flexible. So I have a business that allows you to work 2 hours a day. It utilizes automations. And so that makes your workflow so much less. I don't have to DM people. I don't have to get on the phone, right? This is Gen X. I don't have to get on the phone. And it's flexible. I've had other businesses. I've had 7 other businesses. And this is why I get so lit up and excited about digital marketing, promoting digital products, is because it's not like any other business I've had. I've been in MLMs, multi-level marketing, network marketing. I have to have a network. And the business model means I have to have one-on-ones. I have to have a relationship with each of these customers. Do you know you don't need that with this business? It's a self-taught business. The digital products I share are e-learning, and you can do them at your own pace. People don't need their hand held by the people above them, like in network marketing, who do that because they're making an income off of you. In this business, it's 100% business. It's my business, and it's my responsibility to learn the things I need to learn, to grow the skills I need to grow. This is just part of it. Mastering a 2-hour workday is part of the skills I needed to learn. And in the digital products that I share, They teach you how to do that. They teach you what's required of those 2 hours, and then it's up to you to make them happen. If you can't put together 2 full hours, it's flexible. You can do it at night, the morning, the middle of the afternoon, whenever you've got 30 minutes. Maybe the kids are taking a nap. That's when you want to do it. That's okay. As long as you're doing income producing activities. Isn't that amazing? That's what I love about this program. I've had other businesses. Multi-level marketing meant I had to have one-on-one conversations. Now, maybe I could teach a class. Maybe I could have 10 people in my home, 20 people in my home, and demonstrate and share a product and let everybody sample that. And then what? When it's time to close the sale and, get them their order sheets, I had to sit with them individually and say, now tell me all your needs. Now tell me what you would like. Tell me your budget, right? I got to know them and find a way for them to order in the best possible way. What are the sales? What are the specials? Well, let me explain everything, right? There's just so much to explain. It took so much time. That was not a 2-hour business. And I only made 1 to 7% commissions for all that time. And it cost me money. I had to buy something every single month to call myself a business. In this program, you can have a business and work 2 hours a day. Have a flexible schedule, right? That allows you to learn and earn at the same time. Isn't that a beautiful thing? And then your automations. I want to share what it is I have. I have Legacy Builders. And if you go to nevertoolateincome.com and you want more information, you want to know exactly all the details, you want to see it for yourself, I encourage you, go to nevertoolateincome.com and put your email in. And immediately you're going to start getting the details about Legacy Builders. So I found Legacy Builders. I got a $900 education. And the beauty of this Legacy Builders education, this e-learning program, is that it's always growing. It's not stagnant. It's always being added to. Video learning is being added to this program all the time, every week. So there's too much information. It's information overload. But at the same time, what a value. You pay one time and you're having continuing education that's good forever, right? This isn't an 8-week course that, okay, you've got 8 weeks, here's the stuff, bye. It's continuing education and mentoring. Mentoring by $1 million earner. Coaching by $6-figure dollar earners. That's weekly. And then those videos are saved and added to the content. So you can always get encouragement and learn. The reason I picked Legacy Builders is because there's 3 other products. There's 3 other products. So there's a launch pad for $100. Then there is the Daily Pay Blueprint for $300 and Digital Mastery. I'm trying to get the cap on my pen. Digital Mastery for $600. The reason I chose Legacy Builder is, 1, I love education. Right? I said I was a homeschooler. I homeschooled my kids, and I love education. I wanted it all, and I wanted it all now. So I chose Legacy Builders so I could have all the education. If you choose any of the other products, they don't have everything. they have enough for you to earn an income. I can earn $900 a day. I can also earn 600 and 300 and 100 because I have the master resale rights to the product that I'm selling. So I promote done for you digital products, 4 of them. I have 4 income streams. So that's why I chose Legacy Builders. I also chose Legacy Builders for this reason. There's a $29 website fee. So whatever product you choose, realize there's a $29 website fee, and it's built for the product that you chose. So because I chose Legacy Builders, I paid one time. I paid a one-time $29 website fee that is pre-built for the other 3 products. My customers can choose which product they want because I have the master resale rights. I have the right to sell this e-learning product. Now, say you chose the blueprint, daily pay blueprint. You pay a $29 website fee. You have the master resale rights to 2 products, the Launchpad and the blueprint, and you pay your $29. Now, say in 30 days, you're actually seeing an income, and you're thinking, oh, there was something to this. I want to upgrade. You can upgrade in the next 30 days from your purchase, just the difference of the product. But you have to pay another $29 website fee because the website is built for the program that you bought. Okay, so just to be very, very clear. The other part of your business, right, this is a one-time fee, is you want to have a domain. So I chose nevertoolateincome.com, and I paid about $12 for that. That is annual. Okay. Then I got an email address, a business email, and it was about $12. Now, any of these could have a discount. Just depends on if there's a special going on or how popular they think that name's going to be, whatever. You might get it for cheaper. Hey, Abby. Hey, girl. How are you? This is awesome. Thanks for being here. I know you love this. Abby is a total rock star. I just love her videos. She's amazing. Give her a follow. Thank you, girl. I'm so happy you're here. The other, oh, good. You're so sweet. Thank you. She's so professional. I don't know. I feel kind of silly when I'm next to her because she's so gorgeous and so professional. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you. I have a business website. I have a business email. These were additional costs. And also, when you get that professional email, realize they're going to put it with a Microsoft Outlook, a Microsoft 365. And so that's like $35. Okay. But still, under $1,000. Hello, how much was your cell phone? Right? If I can buy a cell phone for $1,000 and all I've ever done was play on it, downloaded some games, I say I want to keep in contact with friends and family, but I'm not. I'm on social media all the time. And I paid $1,000 for that? Now, granted, I take some pretty nice pictures if I do say so myself. My phone's pretty cool. But if you're willing to spend $1,000 for something that's good for, I don't know, sometimes these phones are only good for a couple of years and you start having trouble and you need another one. Or you buy a television. Some televisions are only, $1,000. And then it's bigger or smaller. I need one for the other room. I need 3 or 4 TVs around the house. You don't have a problem spending there. But to have a business, a done-for-you business for $900, for under $1,000 when you add the things you need to get started. But this is education. I love that I'm promoting education, skills that you can take with you to your job. Do you realize some people take the education in legacy builders and go to their boss and say, hey, I noticed we don't have a social media presence. Can I be that person? And I want to raise, by the way, because I have the skills to be a good digital marketer for our business. Some people have a product that they want to promote, but they just need the skills and the confidence to promote their digital product. Do you realize Legacy Builders has modules on how to create a product and how to make all these systems for yourself? It's a very, very dynamic education. And like I said, it's like forever. You have access to it always, and you can learn and earn. I would say, gosh, I keep forgetting to double check, but Legacy Builders has like 121 video lessons. And just a couple weeks ago, it was 117. That's just in Legacy Builders. That's not the bonuses. So there's bonus programs, modules that are always growing. There's always mentoring calls and coaching calls and mindset coaching that's available, and it's new all the time. That content is growing. So that's what I find amazing, that this is such a value to have a done-for-you business for under $1,000, and you can do it at your own pace. Learn this education at your own pace. You want to watch your videos at double speed? Great. You want to pause it and rewind? And what did they say? How do I do that? To do this business, you have to know how to copy and paste because that's how you learn. That's how you're setting up your systems to personalize it to you. You have to take your information and put it into the system that's done for you. And that's why it becomes your own business. So you want to take this fast, you want to take this slow, you want to learn as you go and then earn as you go. I think I was about 2 weeks with Legacy Builders, grabbing all the information I could get. And then I started TikTok. It was about 2 weeks later. I was already building content on TikTok, and it's awful. I mean, you can scroll back, right? It's only 3 months. You can scroll back and figure it that, I'm getting better every day. And that's what I want to plant for you, the seed that you can do it, to believe that it's possible because it's already been proven. The system's been proven. So before I wrap up, I want to say thank you for being here. If you need a screenshot, we talked about the 2-hour workday, and you got to focus. You got to learn some new habits. You might need to set a timer, right? But give yourself some grace, practice this new habit, and get really efficient with your time. You can do it. You can do it. The automations is what makes this so dynamic, that I can have my freedom after and when my 2-hour workday is done. There's freedom because of the automations and the flexibility. Is your 2-hour day have to be split up? Morning, an hour at night, or a half an hour at lunchtime? It's flexible to your needs. And as you get better and better, and you're making that income that you need to quit your job, you're making that income that's giving you that relief, that cushion in your emergency fund, then you find that confidence to keep going. You find that confidence to get better and better. I can't believe the change in myself in just 3 months. I found so much joy. And I love this business compared to the other 7 I've had. Write me, write me. Go to nevertoolateincome.com, get on my email list and write me and say, okay, what is it? Because that's probably another 2 hours. If I detailed all my 7 businesses and how there's something that just wasn't right. Now, they were good, well, tax write-offs. They were not 6-figure income earning businesses. I made an income. I made something, but I had more losses than income, and that's why they were write-offs, and then I had to move on to something else. But in this business, I have found just the most perfect fit for me as a stay-at-home, as a grandma, someone who needs extra income and wants her house paid off. This has been such a joy that I get to go live, that I get to use my cell phone, that I have free social media that I can use to promote these products. So that's what I want for you. Oh, hello, friend. Girl, why do you always catch me at the end? I'm just about to log off. So thank you, Abby, and thank you, Corrine. You guys are amazing. Thanks for playing with me today. So catch my live on YouTube, and thank you for joining me. I want to go live tomorrow. I do get on a plane tomorrow to go to California. All right. Thank you, Abby. You're awesome. And I'm hoping I can squeeze in a live, and I'm wondering, about my layover. Maybe I could go live at the airport. That'll be new. If Michelle can do it, I can do it, right? All right, you guys. Thank you. Thank you, friend. I plan on it. It's my 40th high school reunion. No husbands allowed. So we'll see. All right. I will check you guys tomorrow. You guys have a blessed day. Thank you so much. Woohoo, girl. Oh. Hey, funny. All right. Thank you. To my YouTube family, you guys are always amazing. Thank you for joining me. And subscribe, give me a thumbs up. I need to hear from you. Comment below if you want more information or you have a question, and go to nevertoolateincome.com. Get that information email from me, and you can always write me. That's my email address, and you can write me there and ask your questions. So have a great day. I appreciate you all.